Davies and Bess help Somerset recover after Notts pick up early wickets. Two sides at different ends of the Division 1 table meet today in Taunton. The home side are riding high at the top, chasing a first ever county championship title, while Notts are enduring a torrid campaign, winless and rooted to the foot of the table. Their relegation fears deepened last time out as they were soundly beaten by Essex at Trent Bridge. Somerset would win a contested toss and elect to bat, looking to pile on the runs as they had against Hampshire last time out. And for a while, Azhar Ali and Tom Abel looked comfortable. 22 runs scored in the first 7 overs, the platform beginning to grow. Notts would strike. Ali edged Luke Wood's first delivery through to Mullaney at first slip, the Pakistan international out for 10. Hildreth would help Somerset to 50 as he got his own innings started. Abel wouldn't be able to stay with him. Ashwin seeing him caught by a diving Slater at short leg, the skipper out for 17. Bantam would help steady the ship, Hildreth reaching 17,000 first-class runs as they neared 100. The Somerset stalwart was close to his 50 when Jake Ball would extract the edge, Mullaney with another catch at slip, Hildreth departing for 44. When lunch was called, Somerset were 111 for 3, Notts in the wickets but Somerset still managing to keep their scoring rate up. Wood picked up another wicket shortly after the resumption of play, Bartlett bowled round his legs out for 18. They'd add just 10 more runs before the next wicket fell. Banton looked to turn Ashwin into the leg side but ended up flicking leg stump with his boot, out hit wicket for 25. Gregory would be the next man out, chipping ball to Ashwin at mid-on to depart for 9. Davies and Bess would find a handy partnership, stemming the flow of wickets as they looked to give Somerset a foothold in the game. When tea was reached, they'd recovered well to 195 for 6. Somerset ploughed on at the restart, the partnership building and Notts' good start with the ball in hand now slowing. The bowlers toiled and Davies cashed in, 200 runs brought up and the wicketkeeper's total climbed. His 50 came with Somerset closing in on 250, another 4 taking him to the milestone. The total continued to climb and before long the partnership was worth 100 runs. Bess reached a half-century of his own, his 5th in first-class cricket. He'd go no further, Luke Wood finding an edge into Mullaney's waiting hands at second slip. It was a disappointing moment for the Somerset spinner, but he'd done his job, where once Somerset struggled, they now looked set for a decent total. Wood had a 4th, Davies' fine innings ended, LBW for 74. Overton took his side past 300, batting quickly as these shadows lengthened across the Taunton pitch. He'd put on 34 when Luke Fletcher had him caught at slip by Duckett. The innings and the day's play was brought to a close in the next over, Ashwin getting fellow spinner out LBW for just 1, Somerset all out for 326. For Notts it was a case of an opportunity missed. They'd had the league leaders on the back foot, 6 wickets down for just 145 runs, but the 7th wicket partnership of Bess and Davies had dragged Somerset back into the game. Even the impressive Wood had struggled to find a way to separate the two. Considering Notts' travails with the bats this season, it could even be said that the home side have edged ahead going into day 2. They've scored 300 runs in an innings just 3 times this season, 2 of those coming in their opening game against Yorkshire back in April.